Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of a wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against the beast many times its size and banished the darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. Hey together, Aaron the Black Dragon's back, and welcome all of you to my new blind series, Ōkami HD, a game a lot recommended by my brother Gerald. And now I'm here, playing the game for the first time myself, so let's see how well things will go. We must create the save data in order to play Ōkami. Yes, I want to do that, because otherwise this will be extremely difficult, because I'm not gonna sit down and play this whole thing in one sitting. That's not gonna happen. So let's start a new game. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leaped with an incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left near a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelt outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his sacred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if to as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. What spirit Sakuya? How troublesome! This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There's no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Ōkami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother, and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Amaterasu? Gaze above you and take in the conditions of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are in this very moment. Please, use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh, what on earth? You again? Wow, are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Are you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I've told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. I got it! You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword Tenkumaru against you. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark? Anyway. Oh great god Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki village. The village lives on. The spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit. That girl said that. If you cut it down, the village will become restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Sure, a lot can happen. And now we're officially into the first part of the gameplay. Oops. Oh yeah, that was... I can dig stuff. I forgot, I'm a wolf, I can dig. So... I wonder right now... how I do I have no idea is... Okay, that's the map. Oh, examine. Okay, that would be helpful to do. That fruit sure is growing in a high place. The only way we're gonna reach that is with some kind of special power. Yeah, my jump is not special enough. So... How exactly? What in the world? There's something blocking the road leading back to the village. Am I still dreaming? So, camera is locked. Don't know. Special power. Yeah, no. That there's some kind of special power. I just don't know how to use it. Let me just quickly go through the control settings here for myself. Okay, so I made some changes. I hope they will work. Let's see what is inside that going thing. I just hope that everything will become clear to me later on. Where are we? We got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. Or to change your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Sure, I'm gonna be okay. Ugh. Okay, well, let's see. What is that? Hold on! That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. But to put it shortly, you can't save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Yeah, and also when you're making recordings like I do, it's always good to have multiple recordings. So let's just start it off here with the first one, because if anything goes wrong, I'm gonna have to redo the start of the game regardless. And we still have some time. I hope we can get the first few things done here. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press Y to bust them with your head. Why do you know how I use my head? Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. I can do this even if I don't see anything I can break. Also, you said that I'm gonna do this with my head. Clearly I'm not using my head. Can I maybe make the camera turn a little bit faster, because it kind of turns slow. Gonna jump one more time into the controls, just real quickly. Okay, so I did not find anything to make the game run faster, but I at least got to set up the camera controls the way I'm used to them, so that's good. Oh. Whoa, hold on there, Furball. Get a load of that. That just looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press B to jump, then press B again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you can jump real high. Well, okay. Firmly grasp me. Did it. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Well, don't think we won't. A holy bonus! Amaterasu's favorite snack restores 3 units of solar energy, so that's what our health bar will be. Filled with solar energy. Don't fall down, please. I'm just gonna go and crush everything in here, because having that kind of money is good. And that's also how I can start my sprint. That's also good to know. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kinda long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. I'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth a picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but god or not god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Don't know. Ask me something different. Like, what is my main food? I don't know. River of Heavens. The River of Heavens? Do you mean the favorite Stardust River? But I shouldn't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Don't you dare blame any little puddles. Also, let's see what's up there, because this is mighty high. Wow! Look at the stars twinkle! Haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one thing there's one missing. Guess I just have to draw the missing star. Well, draw it in, please. Bah! Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press L to hold the brush, then Y to draw. I should spend a lot of time practicing that. So I have the brush set, but it's no use just sitting around thinking about it. This time the Great Izuna is gonna put everything he has into it. Oh, he's gonna do it again? Poof. Bah, I know it! This is the right way to do it. Press L. I could do it, let him do that again. But yeah, I have everything set to L because I'm left-handed and trying to do this with my right hand. No, that would not go well.
Ah, why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of man and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Sorry, stutter. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust.
Wow, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good as the brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Don't know, maybe we'll find out. Also now, star build! Star sign? Star sign. That's it. So let's just move on forward because I don't wanna. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. It's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull all of that stunt like that. I can do what I want. I'm the great Amy. There's probably a reference to be made. Ooh, I'm in water. It feels a little bit uncertain. So do I just need to make some splotches, or what is it that I'm gathering there? Yep, literally just a few splotches. Wow! The River of Stardust! So this really must be the River of the Heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? Don't ask. I could also just do this with the stick, not needing to worry myself with the controls there. I'm gonna see what I feel like more, but I think drawing with my Joy-Cons will be fun. Can I just draw wherever? I can. Also, I don't run... Well, I refill my ink, so I'm actually good. Well, soon we made it. We're across it. It looks kind of splotchy and shifty, but whatever. Bonk. I said bonk. You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then, when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Sure. If we find food around here, feed that pouch. I doubt you mean... Oh, you consumed an apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Oh, well, that's good to know. Consumed a peach. Juicy and fragrant peach. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Okay, so we found a few things here. Splooch boot. We consumed an orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste. Fills Astral Pouch also just a little bit. Well, it's filled a little bit now, so let's go outside. Well, we are in this chair now. Well, let's move forward. I don't plan on stopping this episode just yet. First episode can be a little bit longer because of controls and whatnot. There's a horse. Okay, horse can be broken. Good to know. Always remember to break your horses. Can I run this out? Yeah, I can. I can! And where is pronunciation? And there we go. Dashing forward. Looking around. What does this say? Fountain of Nagi. Nagi? What's his name doing here? Well, I don't know, but whoops. Boop. What the? Somebody used the celestial burst technique while I wasn't looking. Yeah, who could that have been? Don't know who that could have been. Also, I didn't really use anything there soon. It just brushed once and that's it. Maybe at one point you will believe that it is I, Amaterasu, who is doing the thing with the brushes. There's something behind here. Hello there, little statue. Dumplings! Doughy balls made from grain. Also just a little bit. I actually really want to try those dumplings in my lifetime. That's like, you always see them in anime, you see them in games. Well, specifically games that use the Japanese location and such. They a lot of times have them. And I really want to try them. I don't know what they are. Got more dumplings. So yeah, kind of interested in that. Let me know if you ever had them, because that would be interesting to know. So, looking around, because this is an explorational game as well, so looking around is important. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the white wolf Shiranui. First the River of the Heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? And boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword is in real bad shape. The gotcha didn't do much to protect this place.
Hey, screw you. I was literally a statue for I don't know how long. Well, let's see what we can do here. Do I just do that?
I knew it! You can handle a brush! Now try again, draw more careful!
Do I just have to swoop it up there? Is that what I'm doing? Yes, literally that.
That really was your brushwork all this time! How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you and anyway and blah? Hey, there's another constellation! This one looks like a...
Like a what?
Explain yourself! Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to an ancient heroes. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Hey, that was the god Tajigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute, if you're getting all these powers, then you're just like the Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's powers was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy, Shiranui and Nagi, it's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on the boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it.
Well, okay then. Slash! Not exactly where I slashed it, but whatever.
Wow! I didn't think you had it in ya, furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, furball! I mean, Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, alright? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you! It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot.
Ooh, now there's an arrow. Go that. Yeah, there is a constellation up there. I know that. Let's go that way. We're not gonna go that way. There's stuff to be broken. Also, can I break that as well with slice? Yes, I can. That actually is making my life a little bit easier. I don't know if it would be a good idea to go down there, because I don't see how it would come back up, so let's just move on back and slice. I know that's what you want from me, game. I don't know. It worked out anyway. That was weird. So let's head on back and boost our way there. Also, there's some more pots that I need to smash. I actually smashed the pot by jumping into it, which was... Oh, hi.
What the? Where'd they come from? Whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know the divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the Y button to use its power against them.
I know how things work.
Look, Amy! Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab a brush and give it a power slash.
Okay, let's slice. That's not how that worked. And you as well. I don't need to do it fast, just precise.
There we go. I got that. Ink bottle. Bottle full of ink fills one of Amateras's ink bottles. Okay, that's good to have, and another one. Well, we did great in this first fight here. Well, I'm feeling good about that. I mean, it was the first fight literally, so would have been kind of sad if I wouldn't have done great there. Also, can I get anything of interest out of just slicing whatever rock we find? I doubt so. I don't think it's helpful. I also shouldn't try to cut trees. I try to rejuvenate nature and not cut it down. I'm not a wood chop. Chuck. Bam! I said bam. Well. Oh, hi. Ow, I actually got hit from you. Let me just slice you. And then... Oh. Well, I killed you like this. Spirit Globe S. Humanity's faith made solid. Restore a little soul energy. Oh. Interesting. Well, I got hurt once. Kind of a shame. But I need to get into this whole control scheme as it is, so we'll get better at that. Or worse, depending. I can bark? Let's go and just quickly fill that portion in. So, makes it hopefully a little bit easier for me to cross that, because going around the strange little corner was weird. I mean, it wasn't a problem, it was just weird. So, I still need to figure out if I prefer doing this with the joystick or like with motion controls, but we'll see whichever I prefer. Also, crush more stuff. Crush more stuff. Crush the pots and get what's in them. Why can't I jump down there? Hard corner? Weird. I can just dash whenever I want, so that's good to know as well. Well, let's go out and... Oops, sorry. Let's save it here yet again. And I'm gonna say we're gonna slash down that fruit in the next episode, because this was a long first one, and yeah, I doubt that when we slash that down that will be a short cutscene, so we're gonna leave this off right here. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment down below, I really would appreciate that. I hope to see all of you in another video. Bye!